inventions in Demento. What time is it?
It's 25
And here they are, the 5 hottest demented tunes of the week in the entire known world. We're going back to the beach with Pee-wee for number 5.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird. The bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird. The bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird. The bird is the word. Well, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird. The bird's the word. Well, surfing bird. Oh! Bird, bird, bird. The bird's the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird is the word. Well, the bird, bird. The bird's the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird's the word. Well, the bird, bird, bird. Well, the bird's the word. Well, the bird, bird. The bird's the word. Well, don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody's talking about the bird. Well, the bird, bird. For sure it's the word. Hey, what's the word? Surfing bird. Duh. Gnarly. Come on, what's the word? Everybody, clap your hands. Surfing bird. That's the word. Now don't you know about the bird? Well, everybody knows that the bird is the word. Well, surfing bird. Gnarly, tubular, wipeout, hang 9, hang 10. Surfing bird, surfing bird, surfing bird, surfing bird.
From the soundtrack of Back to the Beach, the new film starring Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello, that's Pee-wee Herman, who does a nice musical cameo in the flick. Pee-wee Herman with Surfin' Bird. Number 5 on the Funny 5. Here's number 4. It's
Went out to the bar last night, had a little much to drink. I slammed 90 beers and then got in a fight. They almost put me in the clink. I asked this woman to drive me home, but she takes me over to her place. My body begins to feel like foam. My mind is in outer space, cause I gotta She sets me down upon her couch, tells me it's gonna be okay. But the whole damn house is spinning. I must be in the Milky Way. She gives me a cup of coffee, but I can never stand that stuff. Drinking it, it tastes like toffee. I should never live this rough, but I gotta She takes me up to the bedroom, then she turns out the light. She puts on a negligee and fancy perfume. Maybe this'll be a good night. She starts to feel my body and do all that sexy stuff. But excuse me, girl, before we go on. Ugh, I got a cough. door. It's anybody's guess what happened next. I can't remember a single thing. For how in the hell did I wind up here, hanging on this tire swing? I'll never get this drunk again, especially when I lost that dame. I can't remember her address, her phone number, or even her name. Barf it up now. Barf it up now. I'll never get this drunk again, especially when I lost that dame. I can't remember her address, for that matter, even her name. I won't get drunk again, 'cause I don't feel too good. I don't feel too good. I don't feel too good. I don't feel.
And that's Krypton with Hangover, an unreleased tape on the Dr. Demento show. It's moved up one notch on the Funny Five since last week. It's number 4. Be right back with number 3.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. Skinny, skinny.
That's the shape of
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Only one gum gives you 9 slim sticklets instead of 7 wide sticks in a regular size pack. Sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint flavors.
Skinny, skinny, that's the shape of skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Dentine, the gum so snappy and tingly it bites you back, wants to know, where were you when you got bitten?
I was just strolling, and for a minute there, I couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time.
That zappy flavor hit me on an elevator. I got some very interesting looks.
And Dentine's great tasting tingle freshens your breath.
Fred was asking for my hand, but I got such a jolt I handed him the gum.
Chew Dentine, the gum that bites you back.
number 3.
There are things when you dress that you put on your toes. There are boys who wear tubes and girls who wear hose. If you want to keep me warm when the freezing cold wind blows, don't give me your love and forget it. Just give me a pair of those. I want your socks. I want your socks. I'll wear them on my feet. I'll show them to my friends, 'cause I like the feel of that Dacron polyester blend. Argyle or cotton, wool or gold toe. When you tell me I got a foot fetish, then I tell you that I'll smell them, but you still say no. I swear I won't stretch them, won't pull out the threads. My puppy won't chew them or rip them to shreds. Tell me who has been putting his toes in your holes. Have you been a patient of that heel Dr. Scholl's? I want your socks. I want your socks. They're comfortable.
Socks.
Elastical.
Socks.
They're darnable.
Socks.
They're made of wool.
Knitted.
But most of all, one size fits all. Socks are something that we should wear.
Socks are something that come in pairs.
Socks are thin and socks are thick. You can even wear one on your hand. Socks are washable when they're done. Socks get lost
One by one.
Socks! I need a podiatrist. Socks! I need a chiropodist. Socks! I need a pedicurist. Socks! I have a bunion. Ow! What What's your definition of dirty, baby? When do you consider doing laundry? Don't you know I love to play footsie, baby? Don't you think it's time you gave socks to me? Ow! Socks to me! Put them on!
I want your socks. The Iceman with number 3 on the Dr. Demento Funny 5. Number 2's next.
And now here's another REO Speedwagon tour update brought to you by Milky Way Bar. How does REO Speedwagon get ready to go on stage? Ask Gary Richrath.
Our drummer, Alan and Bruce, and I go and play as fast as we possibly can play for 20, 30 minutes, and jump right on stage, and everything else is easy.
Check out REO Speedwagon when they roll into Universal City, California, September 8th, and Laguna Hills, September 11th. And for more REO Speedwagon tour updates, keep listening to the Westwood One radio networks.
This is Dr. Demento, and it is with great pleasure that I invite you to join the Demento Society, the one and only official organization which brings together Dementites and Dementoids from around the world, and the only organization dedicated to preserving the kind of mad music and crazy comedy you hear every week right here on the Dr. Demento Show. As a member of this demented organization, you will receive an official Demento Society membership kit, complete with membership card, an official certificate of dementia, a Dr. Demento Stay Demented button, photos of yours truly, and a subscription to the Demento Society News, our official club newsletter chock full of stories, information, and photos. Plus, all members of the Demento Society will receive special offerings of demented merchandise and paraphernalia, such as my new series of albums, Dr. Demento Presents the Greatest Novelty Records of All Time. For more information on how you can be an active member of the Demento Society, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to me, Dr. Demento, P.O. Box 884, Culver City, California 90230. Don't delay. Do it today. The Demento Society wants you. Dr. Demento Show. Who calls?
Captain's log 8702.2. This is Ken Saba calling from Atherton, California, where I listen to the Good Rock Doctor on KFOG in San Francisco. I would like to hear Star Trekking, Bite a Firm, Long Live and Prosper Doctor.
Trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
Star trekking across the universe.
Slowly going forward 'cause we can't find reverse. Lieutenant Uhura, report. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim. Analysis. Mr. Spock.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim.
Star trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
Star trekking across the universe.
Slowly going forward, still can't find reverse. Medical update. Dr. McCoy.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim. Starship Captain James T. Kirk.
Ah, we come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill, men.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
Well, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape 'em off, Jim.
Star trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
Star trekking across the universe.
Slowly going forward and things are getting worse. Engine room, Mr. Scott.
You cannot change the laws
laws of physics. Laws of physics. Laws of physics. Can it change the laws of physics? Laws of physics, Jim.
Oh, we come in peace. Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace. Shoot to kill. Scotty, beam me up.
It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Dead, Jim. Dead.
Well, it's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it. Not as we know it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Not as we know it, Captain.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow.
You cannot change the script, Jim. Up, see you, Jimmy. It's worse than that. It's physics, Jim.
Bridge to engine room. Work factor 9.
If I give it any more, she'll blow.
Star trekking across the universe.
On the Starship Enterprise under Captain Kirk.
Star trekking across the universe.
Slowly going forward 'cause we can't find reverse.
Star trekking across the universe.
Star Trekkin' with the Firm is number 2 on the Dr. Demento Funny 5. And now it's time for another visit to the audio torture chamber located in the extreme lower depths of the Demento archives. Many of the recordings that we visit in the audio torture chamber were made in relatively recent times because nowadays anybody with, a couple $100 can have a few records pressed up and thereby be eligible for the chamber. It was a lot more difficult than that in the early days of records, and that's why this particular recording is so astounding to hear some 60 years after it was made. Yes, this man achieved a certain amount of immortality by putting his voice on this disc, but think back as we listen to the glow that must have come over the face of this man and his friends as he first played this on his home wind-up Victrola. His name is Charles O. Canfield, truly a man who believed in his talents.
Gal that I love, stole the gal that I love, and took all my sunshine and joy. Nobody was a body to me, since we played on the floor with our toys. Just can't believe my old pal would see. Gee, but I'm heartsick and sore. The pal that I love, so the gal that I love, why we're not pals anymore.
Well, they laughed at him at the Victor Talking Machine Company. They showed him the door at the Columbia Graphophone Company, and so he decided to walk into a studio in Hollywood and make his own records. And we are so thankful that he bequeathed his voice to us. Charles Canfield. We'll leave him in the audio torture chamber for a while and visit it some other time, okay?
Dentine, the gum so snappy and tingly it bites you back, wants to know, where were you when you got bitten?
Ooh. I was rapping along with my beatbox. I actually missed a few beats.
I was bowling when the flavor bit me. I forgot to let go of the ball.
And Dentine's great tasting tingle freshens your breath.
Sue and I were waiting for a bus. We just let it go by.
Chew Dentine, the gum that bites you back.
Shape of skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Only one gum gives you 9 slim sticklets instead of 7 wide ones in a regular pack. Sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
It's time for number 1. This is it. Here it comes, number 1.
Approach, students. Close the circle at the feet of the master. You have come to me asking that I be your guide along the path of Tai Quan Leap. But be warned, to learn its ways, you must learn the ways of your own soul. Let us meditate upon this wisdom now. So,
Sir,
Who disturbs our meditation as a pebble disturbs the stillness of the pond?
Me. Ed Gruberman?
Ed Gruberman.
Yeah, no disrespect or nothing, but how long is this gonna take?
Taekwon Leap is not a path to a door, but a road leading forever towards the horizon.
So what, an hour or so?
No, we have not even begun upon the path. Ed Gruberman, you must learn patience.
Yeah, patience. How long will that take?
Time has no meaning. To a true student, a year is as a day.
A year? I want to beat people up right now. I got the pajamas. Ha! Ooh, yeah,
Beat people up.
Yeah, just show me all those nifty moves so I can start trashing bozos. That's all I came here for. Pretty good,
The
eh?
only use of Taekwon Leap is self-defense. Do you know who said that? Ki Lo Ni, the great teacher.
Yeah? Well, the best defense is a good offense. You know who said that? Mel, the cook on Alice.
No, Taekwon Leap is the wine of purity, not the vinegar of hostility. Meditate upon this truth with us. Oh.
Listen, shrimp. Now, are you going to show me some fancy moves, or am I going to start waping the walls with you?
Ed Gruberman, you failed to grasp Taekwon Leap. Approach me that you might see.
All right, finally some action.
Observe closely, class. Boot to the head.
Ow, you booted me in the head!
You are lucky, Ed Gruberman. Few novices experience so much of Taekwon Leap so soon. Now we continue.
Hey, I wasn't ready. Come and get me now, shorty, huh? Come on, are you chicken?
Boot to the head.
Oh! Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, now. Come on, try it now.
Boot to the head.
Mind if I just lie down here for a minute?
Now, class, we shall return
Master?
to our... It is wrong to tip the vessel of knowledge, student.
Many apologies, Master, but I feel Ed Gruberman is not wholly wrong.
What do you mean?
I want to boot some head, too.
Have you learned nothing from the lesson of Ed Gruberman?
Yes, Master. I have learned two things. First, that anger is a weapon only to one's opponent.
Very good.
And secondly, get in the first shot. Boot to the head.
You missed.
Yeah, well...
You two shall be honored to
I can
learn
leave.
a lesson.
You don't have to,
novice.
you know.
Boot to the
I
head.
gotta be gone.
Can anyone tell us what lesson has been learned here?
Yes, Master. Not a single one of us could defeat you.
You gain wisdom, child.
So we'll have to gang up on you. Get him down!
Boot to the head. And now, class, let us rejoin the mind to the body and gaze into the heart of the candle in meditation. Very good, class.
People talking in movie shows, people smoking in bed, people voting Republican. Give them a boot to the head. Boot to the head! Boot to the head! Boot to the head! Boot to the head! Mechanics who can't fix a car, politicians who can't think, the salesman who won't leave me alone, the waiter who forgot my drink. Boot to the head! Boot to the head! Boot to the head! Boot to the head! Boot to the head!
And they're the Frantics with a title cut from their new Canadian album, Boot to the Head, along with Taekwon Leap. That's number 1 on the Dr. Demento Funny 5. Be right back with a preview of next week's show.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. Skinny, skinny.
That's the shape.
Skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Only one gum gives you 9 slim sticklets instead of 7 wide sticks in a regular size pack. Sticklets in natural spearmint or peppermint flavors.
Skinny, skinny, that's the shape of skinny sticklets, fat with flavor. See how skinny, taste how fat.
Dentyne, the gum so snappy and tingly it bites you back, wants to know, where were you when you got bitten?
I was just strolling, and for a minute there, I couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time.
That zappy flavor hit me on an elevator. I got some very interesting looks.
And Dentyne's great-tasting tingle freshens your breath.
Fred was asking for my hand, but I got such a jolt I handed him the gum.
Chew Dentyne, the gum that bites you back.
Dr. Demento back here for a moment. Next week, we're going for a ride here on the Dr. Demento Show. Yes, it'll be time for more automotive dementia from the Demento archives. Songs about the fast and funny cars of today, and also some wonderful songs about the cars of 60 and 70 years ago, made when those cars were new. I think you're going to enjoy the ride, folks. If you'd like to write me a letter, the Dr. Demento Show. We live in P.O. Box 884, Culver City, California, 90230. Write us a letter or a card. Tell me what you want to hear. Post Office Box 884, Culver City, California, 90230. Robert Young is the associate producer of the Dr. Demento Show. Chris Lindsley is our engineer. Jimmy Powers is our production assistant. The Dr. Demento Show is a weekly presentation of the Westwood One Radio Network. Executive producer Norm Pattis. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to stay demented. Hi, I'm Dr. Demento, and every week I bring you rare records and outrageous tapes, mad music and crazy comedy from out of the archives and off the wall. Now, what is it that doesn't come when you call and doesn't chase squirrels at all? Why, it's dead puppies, and they aren't much fun. But the song about dead puppies, the most requested song in the whole history of the Dr. Demento Show, is celebrating its 10th anniversary this week, and we'll have a special party for it. All that, Monty Python, the Frantics, and more on the Dr. Demento Show. You have an appointment.